When practicing self-attentiveness, we may fall into the trap of objectifying the self, our true nature, whatever name we give it. The direct question, is there a simple guidance you can provide, Michael, to make sure we overcome this problem?
That is, this problem can occur only due to lack of clear understanding. So the only way to overcome this problem is to clearly understand what Bhagavan is teaching us. If we clearly understand what Bhagavan is teaching us, we won't fall into this trap of objectifying ourselves, because we will know what we're looking for is not an object, but the reality of the subject. The reality of the subject cannot be an object. It's not even the subject, it's the underlying reality of the subject. But in order to know the reality of the subject, we need to attend to the subject. The subject is ego, the knower. So the knower is not the real awareness, but the reality of the knower is the real awareness. So we need to investigate ourselves, the knower, in order to know the pure awareness that underlies, that supports the appearance of this knower. That is, we cannot know anything without awareness. What is the source from which this awareness comes? It's from that pure awareness, I am. But the knower is not that pure awareness, I am. That pure awareness, I am, knows nothing other than itself. It knows nothing other than I am. What knows anything other is that adjunct conflated awareness. I am such and such a person. I am this body. That is ego. That is, ego is not the person. It's not the body. It's the I that identifies itself as I am this person. I am this body. It's good this question was asked, because this fact that many people fall into this trap of imagining some object as themselves, it highlights the importance of having a clear understanding of what Bhagavan's teachings are all about. If we don't clearly understand Bhagavan's teachings, how can we put them into practice? So this is the path of knowledge, the path of investigation. So it's the path of clarity. The more we go within, the more clarity we gain. But in order to even begin to go within, we have to have a clear understanding. That is, the knowledge we are seeking is not understanding, because understanding is obviously at the level of mind or intellect. But that in order to follow this path, the going within is that is having a clear understanding is very, very important. Otherwise, we fall into traps like thinking we're looking for something. Some people say, I'm not able to find the eye. What is their eye that says I'm not able to find the eye? Are there two eyes, one eye looking for another eye? So all these sort of questions, they all indicate a lack of understanding. So the objectifying ourselves in any way, it shows a lack of understanding, because that is the fundamental principle of Bhagavan teaching, is that we're not any object. This body is an object. All the thoughts that constitute the mind are objects. All the workings of the intellect, all the likes, dislikes, and these are all objects, things known by us. We are not any of these things. We are the knower. This is what is called drik drisya viveka, distinguishing the knower from everything that is known. This is why it's often said in the sastras, in the scriptures, but we are the witness. But this term witness, sakshi in Sanskrit, it's used in a slightly different sense in different contexts. Sometimes Brahman or our real nature is described as the witness of everything, or the witness of jiva. As Bhagavan clarified, when in that context, witness doesn't mean the knower. It means that in the presence of which all these things are there. So the reason why Brahman is said to be the knower of the jiva and the knower of everything is that Brahman is the reality of ego, which is the knower, which is what knows everything else. So when the word witness is understood to mean that which knows all of this, like they often talk about Sakshi Chaitanya, the witness awareness or witness consciousness, that witness consciousness is ego. But it's very important to why this idea of witness is emphasized is it is to help us to understand we are not anything that is known. We are the knower of all these things. So when we are told that we are the witness, we have to turn our attention away from everything that is known back towards ourselves, the knower. Some people completely get the wrong end of the stick, and they think we have to witness everything. I'm witnessing all that's happening. I'm a detached witness. This is just a manobhava. It's a mental state. Whether we like it or not, we're always witnessing these things. But though we're witnessing, because of our identification, we seem to get caught up in it. But we are told that we have a witness in order to help us distinguish ourselves as the knower from all the things known that we mistake ourselves to be. Now we mistake ourselves to be the body. I am sitting here. When I say I am sitting here, it's because I identify with this body. But this body is an object. I am the knower of this object. So that's why this idea of witness is emphasized in order to help us distinguish ourselves as the subject from all the objects. Having distinguished ourselves, what do we have to do? We have to not attend to any object. We have to attend to ourselves, the subject. So we are not to witness anything other than we are to witness the witness. We are to see the seer, know the knower. So it's a matter of turning our attention back towards ourselves. When we turn our attention back towards ourselves, we as ego subside, and the underlying reality of ego, which is the pure awareness I am, otherwise known as Brahman, is what alone remains. In verse 27 of Upadesha of Ulladu, Bhagavan puts it beautifully. The state in which I is without rising is the state in which we are that. We are that means, that refers to Brahman. So the state in which we do not rise as ego, that alone is the state in which we are Brahman. We can't become Brahman by thinking, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, I am Brahman. We can know Brahman only by being Brahman. And in order to be Brahman, we need to cease rising as ego.